Good morning. Thanks for joining me out here at Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. I've got a beautiful coach for you today. My name is Dean Jones, and we're going to be looking at a Renegade Explorer 2026. It's a 40 EBH. It's a bunk model. It's featured here in the elevation paint package. It's got a Denali interior, which I'll show you in a minute, and Rockport cabinets. Just a beautiful coach. Almost all that Renegade has to offer. It's on the Cascadia 116. Let's go ahead and just start with the power plant on this guy. We've got a DD13 Detroit in front of a DD12 transmission, 525 horse, 1,850 pound-feet of torque in this bad boy. Great access to your motor. Here's how you jump the thing with the batteries. You've got windshield wiper fluid there. Coming around this side, you've got power steering, a dipstick here, oil fill here. We got some coolant there. It's really easy to do the maintenance on this guy. You can actually see what's going on. Big old turbo diesel. Beautiful looking chassis. I love the way these Cascadias really set these off. Soft close hood, beautiful chrome grille, got some fog lights, beautiful height, visibility headlights on this guy. Just really sets off this rig with that Explorer cap. Nice sun visor up there, chrome mirrors. It's just a gorgeous piece rolling down the road, especially in this elevation paint job. We do have nice anti-slip traction. It is a climb up here, I will admit. But once you get up here, you've got nice air ride seats. You're not gonna slip on these guys. They're really, really high traction steps. Just a gorgeous cab, as I'll show you in a little bit. But we'll just go and show you what the coach has to offer. They kind of got this flipped. So as you're going down the camp side, you've got your lithium on this side. It's the max lithium package that they provide. And you see these big inverters over here. They're Victron. You also have max solar up there. You got, I believe, 5 200-watt panels up there running through this blue solar here. You also have a Servo GX, and what that allows you to do is, if you're having a little bit of issues or something's going on with your power management, you can actually remote into this system from here if you want, if you're in Utah or something, and we can find out what's going on with your inverter. So the real smart system. Victron is the best. We also have a little screen here where we can actually see what's going on with our power, as well as inside. But Dragonfly lithium. Another thing I love about Renegades, 2 latches. So these guys just always close, they're always aligned. Really, I mean, they're just the best way to do cargo doors. Over here we do have storage. Those are your sunshades for privacy right there. Got an extra air hose there. And it's all Rhino lined inside these compartments. Over here we have outdoor entertainment with a sound bar. It is Samsung. Great system there if you want to do some tailgating, maybe watch a race or something out here. Above us we have a 19-foot Girard awning, and it's dog leg down, so best of the best for shading. And we also have an LED light going down the side of here so we can see what's going on here at night. This coach is supplied with LEDs around the whole bottom of it. Not really going to show in a sunny day like today, but just know it's been equipped with that. Here we have our AquaHot 40D. That's our hydronic system for our heat and our water. That's a big AquaHot, so it steps up from the Veronas. So it's going to run heat and water at the same time. It's a great system. Over here we have our Lippert power step. Goes all the way up that stairwell. We do have a grab handle on both sides to get in, and a nice little screen door here. If we want to keep the bugs out, get some fresh air, we could do so. We also have our keyless entry. Above you can see our outside porch lights. Nice frameless windows around the whole coach. sitting on Michelin shoes. Beautiful Alcoa rims. Those are polished. We do have another storage back here. Again, Rhino line, these are our slide locks. I just provide them for you. If you're on a bumpy road and you want to keep your slide secure, you go ahead and throw those in there and you're safe. Over here is a lot more attachments. We have some extra tiles in the event you drop something and break one. We have our vacuum attachments right there. Let's have central back. And back here we have our Explorer cap. Beautiful accents. Just a gorgeous coach. If you look at this, you get to see all this great paint work. Everything's painted. There's no graphics on this guy. High visibility LED. We have our backup camera up top. And this Gen Y hitch, it'll pull 20,000 pounds. And with that, you have your airlines for your trailer, Voyager camera for your trailer, and a 7-way. And you've got a trailer brake and two different trailer brakes in this chassis. So nice docking lights, this high visibility when you're backing up at night. You can lower this level if you're trying to get into a different level on your trailer. Here we have our power cord and our transfer switch. This is a 50 amp. Goes right through that port, plug it in, and it's on a wheel. Right here we have our quiet diesel 8,000 watt generator. It's running. Really quiet though. And then right next to that you see where we put our sewer hose. More docking lights right here. Then we have our wet bay. Real simple but real functional. Everything is cut into the metal. You're never not going to know what everything stands for. We have a spray port right here. Just plug that in right there. Low point drains, tank fill, cable inlet, black tank wash. We can actually check our battery and our tank levels there. We have 150 gallons of fresh, 75 gray, 75 black. We have mechanical gate valves. We also have a flow jet. So if you're familiar with SantaCon, it's the same thing, just different brand. And that's right here. Just pumps the waste out. Great system. These are our tanks. We got access to both. If you have sensor issues or what have you. You also have regular gravity dump valves there. Over here, got some storage. We also have Girard awning slide toppers on all the slides on this guy. It's a great place to put that air hose in. We got our chassis batteries right there. This is right here. We have our fuel and our DEF. We have 120 gallons of fuel. This is where we supply our DEF here. Again, oh, get a shot of that. These great anti-slip traps, and now we're in the driver side. One thing to note, you do have a power shutoff for your chassis right there. Ignition's on the left, and we have these really nice air ride seats that are real adjustable for comfort and ride. Let's go in and check out what's going on inside. Just love the paint. This black's got a real metallic finish to it. Great earth tones on the lower end. It's going to wear the road real well. You're not going to have to wash this every 5 minutes. Coming up here, you'll notice you do have some light options here. You have a fire extinguisher, hopefully you never need it. Here's the battery shut off for the chassis. Entry step override, you can actually lock that out. And then an E-start if you needed to jump from a different battery source. As you notice in here, we have great walking room, great floor plan. This is just a great unit for a bunk model. Let me just go ahead and open these guys up. Again, that cabinet color is Rockport, one of the most popular ones. We also have the Denali interior. Some specs on this guy. We have a length of 40 foot 5 inches, a width of 8 foot 3 inches, and a height of 13 foot 1 inch. So it's going to require a 14-foot door if you're going to put it in a barn. 7-foot interior height there. I'm 6'1", got plenty of headroom here. Got this beautiful opposing slide living room. 20,000 pound towing, 150 gallon fresh, 75 gallon gray, 75 gallon black, and again 120 gallons of fuel on this guy. So here on the panel we can run all this, these slides. This is supplied with floor heat. This is just opted to the max. I mean, I don't think there's an option on this coach we didn't check. Again, full-blown solar, full-blown lithium, extra inverters, just a great build. So we'll just kind of go through here from the back. Here's our master bath or bedroom. A couple things to point out. You got some really nice accent lighting in the trim here. Nice little ceiling fan, soft ceiling, soft walls. Nice little chair rail here. King bed. Under the king bed we have our water tanks and our water pump. We have access to that and a little bit of storage. You'll notice you have courtesy lights all through the bottom of the coach if you want to keep those on at night. Great little nightstand over here. We got storage up here. Real deep storage. There is a 110 outlet up there. If someone has a CPAP machine, we could definitely port these for your plumbing. We also have more switches up here. If we forget to turn something off, we can just reach up there and turn off lights, that sort of thing, dim them. We also have day and night shades. These windows do open. We also have 110 on both sides with USB and USB-C. A little shelf there, little cabinet. Solid surface countertops throughout. We've got lit wardrobes on both sides. Nice little TV, and it does come out. Here's an exit window. It does open all the way. Hopefully you never have to jump out of there. And we have all this underdresser here. One thing to point out, these are dovetail, real nice hardwood drawers on nice bearing glides with soft close. Here's a little place for your audio video here. You've got, you can get a shot of that. I mean, these are really nice built drawers and cabinets here, all hardwood. More stuff there, and we got, of course, the 3 here. Back behind you, there is a washer and dryer. Splendid, stackable. Dryer is vented. Nice little drawer here. Maybe put some dryer sheets, maybe some Tide Pods or what have you. The lights also dim in this guy, so I can actually dim these lights. Really nice. Here's our, it is a bunk model. Here's our bunks. This wasn't opted, that's the one option we didn't have, is the TVs put in here. Again, you've got privacy for your bunk areas. Nice little ladder to get up here. You're probably wondering what this is. This is our step well cover. It just cleats in right here. Say if you have little puppies or something running around here, they don't fall in the wheel well as you're going down the road. Great option. Nice little handrail. Oh, we also have a couple of little drawers here. We also have a nice mirror if you want to see what we're doing when we're getting ready. And a nice little privacy door here. Get some separation from the living room or the... Over here we have our mid-bath. This is a 1-bath floor plan, but a really nice bathroom. A lot of space in here. We do have our fantastic fan. Got the air blowing in here. Nice porcelain macerator toilet. We do have storage underneath. Real stone backsplash. We do have a solid surface in there. And a nice big deep medicine cabinet there. Great lighting. And here we have a nice shower. So cultured surround here. Nice little shelves here for shampoo and what have you. Nice little stone accents to match that backsplash. We also, you'll see this little light here. It's an AquaView water miser, so it recirculates your water till it gets up to temperature, so you're not wasting fresh water and filling up your gray tank when you don't need to. A nice little teak shower seat that gets out of the way. And I'm 6'1", so I have plenty of headroom in here. Wouldn't be nothing to take a shower in here. We also have a nice little linen closet here. So great storage, great little mid-bath. Coming back over here, a little bit more cabinetry. These do magnet latch, so they're not going to rattle around. So it's going to be a nice quiet ride. From the standpoint of being back here. Great addition to our counter space right here. And this is going to be our dustpan and where we put our vacuum attachments in. Nice little spice rack. We call that a pantry. We also have some more counter space here. There's plenty of place to prepare meals in this guy. Or power, maybe put your coffee maker over here. Then we got this big pantry. So cabinet space, if you're into cabinets and cooking, this is your floor plan. We've got all this storage here. Little subwoofer there, get the sound system bumping. All that stone backsplash really, really sets this thing off. Utility drawer. And this is an all-electric coach. You didn't see any propane outside, so true induction. Beautiful undermount, really deep sink. Love this part. A lot of the sinks are really shallow. This one's got plenty of depth. Got some of our manuals up here. That's a microwave right there. And a beautiful window when you're looking at your campsite as you're cooking. You can see what's going on out there, who's sitting in the lawn chairs, who's having fun, who you're actually cooking for. We got a kind of a deep, long cabinet here, the lights underneath. Here, I love this part. We've got little places to eat if we'd like to, entertain. I'll actually show you. This is actually another sleeper. So great for the small family. Material feels really nice. So this thing actually just automatically just kind of makes itself. Love that. Before you had to pull that down, but now it just comes down with it. Also, I do believe there's some seat belts under here. Yep, 3 seat belts under here. Really easy to put away. Now you're back at it. There are outlets and charging ports here. And across here, they got this beautiful Samsung refrigerator. With an ice maker. And when you're traveling, you drop this guy in there and it keeps them all from opening up, going around those left turns. So over here we have our booth. It does make a bed. Put this cushion and this cushion right here. Just push that down, fill it in with cushions, and you got a nice little 4.5-foot bed there. But what I like about these booths, and they're taking a page out of the Euro booths in Newmar, I believe, but they've got just an incredible comfortable seat when you're sitting sideways here. But obviously, if you're watching TV, you're going to want to be over there because we have our TV right here with our sound bar. Really nice, again, porcelain tile throughout. One of those tiles that are really going to be easy to keep clean, not too dark, not too light. There is heat in this coach all the way throughout. Over here we have our Cascadia chassis. This is supplied with Starlink, so for any of your internet needs, it's already there. You just got to sign up to Starlink. We can help you with that here on delivery day. We've got our little 110 breakers here, all labeled really well. You should know exactly what you need when you go to that. This is a little panel. Screw it for maintenance or whatever. Over here, this is our Cascadia. We have typical HVAC here. Nice little infotainment. We can actually do some diagnostic stuff in here. We got truck trailer cameras, suspension dump. We can actually, like I said, lower that if we need to back up into a trailer that's a little bit lower. Park brake, air supply brake. This is a trailer brake. This is also a trailer brake right here. This is more like what you would see in a pickup truck or something, just a different style. Regen off. And if you're going to limp mode for some reason, you need to like override that to get off the highway, we can do so. We can turn the regen off. This is hill start assist. This keeps you from rolling back. If it's just not something you want to use, you can turn that off. Lane assist, traction. You can do a light test on this guy. You can flash your lights, say thank you for letting someone pass. And we have footwell lighting right here. Again, we have our differentials we can play with here. Just a bunch of different diagnostics there. Put our phone in there. See here. Yep. We can connect devices. We have our radio, our volume. So this is just, it's more than just your navigation and all that. It actually, you can do diagnostics and work on the chassis with this. Here's our Voyager camera showing us our back view. We do have our entertainment and phone right here. We can get through some of these screens right here. Nice digital display, real simple to drive. It does have a 12-speed transmission. Takes a little bit of getting used to from the old Allisons, but once on the highway, I'd say they're better. I feel like you have a lot more choices in there when you're going up and down the hills. Just a great way to drive one of these. With Freightliner, we have our engine brakes right here. We have our gear selector right there. And then we also have our lights, windshield wipers, and our turn signal here. And you can see when I turn the turn signal on, it gives me a view of what's going on both sides of me. So just a real easy chassis to drive, real comfortable seats. You got nice captain's arms. Just a great bunk model. If you're into Super Cs, you like something a little bit nicer than what's normally out there. M2 and S2 are nice coaches, but this is a whole different level. So if you want to be the belle of the ball at the racetrack or at the tailgating party, this would be a coach for you. So give me a call. My name is Dean Jones, 720-347-7063. You can text me at that number, or you can email me any questions at dean.jones@transwest.com. It's been a pleasure to show you this Explorer today, and we'll see you next Friday.